Oh, come on.
Happy Monday! Welcome to another week. My name is Jenny. If you're new here, I vlog weekly about my life as a flight attendant. Although I have not been I'm not gonna say that, knock on wood. I was about to say I haven't been flying lately because things slow down in the winter, which is true. I was on call all last week and didn't get used, and I was on call yesterday, didn't get used. I'm on call today until 6, and it is about 1:30 right now. I have not been called yet. I do plan on getting called sometime this week. Finally got paid today. I've been broke for the past week. I can finally do grown-up things and go grocery shopping and put gas in my car. I have to get a couple things for the apartment. I've got a couple like freebie coupon things that I'm gonna go take advantage of. Need to upload last week's vlog, work out, meal prep, blog work. I have to do some blog work because I neglected it last week. Nothing too exciting today, just being an adult now that I actually have money. It is a beautiful day in Charlotte today though. It's so nice to have the sun out because it's been raining like non-stop for the past month and a half, it seems like. We get maybe one day of sun and then it starts raining again for 3 days, or is overcast and gray and just bleh. I just went grocery shopping and I got pretty much like staples that I usually get for traveling or to make meals that are easy to travel with. And I thought that I would just show y'all real quick, kind of like a grocery haul, I guess. I plan on doing a real video of, hey, out, where I like sit down or set up my camera and like show y'all how I actually meal prep for trips. But to give you an idea of the type of stuff that I buy, I eat like, for the most part, I eat pretty healthy. And there's some stuff that I didn't get because I already have, so I'll start with those. I always have unsweetened almond milk. I like to get vanilla because sometimes I put it in coffee. The sauces that I use are Walden Farms calorie free. It's still like all natural stuff. Barbecue sauce that I use for chicken most of the time is just Trader Joe's, and I'll change that up a lot because I get bored of things really easily. Hummus, carrots, which I bought more carrots because I'm almost out obviously, and this is the butter that I use. It's plant-based. Okay, on to what I actually bought. This is, these are just the Tupperware containers that I put everything in for the most part. We've got chicken breasts. This is 3 pounds of chicken breasts, but my grocery store, Harris Teeter, for the Vic card holders, like if you're in the South or the Carolinas, I don't know how far Harris Teeter goes, but if you're in the Carolinas, definitely get a Vic card for Harris Teeter because they have so many good sales going on all the time, and it's just for Vic card holders. It's Vic, like VIC. The only downside about this chicken is I don't know how it was raised and born, raised, and harvested in the US, but that's all it says. If you're really into the whole hormone and all that jazz, which sometimes I am, but I'm on a budget 24/7. Paying $2 a pound for chicken breast is the way that I have to go. Okay, back to this stuff. I got turkey bacon. This, like my breakfast stuff, is for when I have breakfast here. When I'm eating, I'll show you. When I'm eating, I've shown this before, but when I'm, like most of the time for breakfast on trips, I have oatmeal, quick oats or old-fashioned oats. And I'll just do like little prepackaged pouches of it, or like separate them into little pouches and put like cinnamon, I can't talk, cinnamon or like pumpkin pie spice, and then that's really easy to heat up in hotel rooms. Eggs, I always get omega-3 just because I don't eat enough fish by itself. I usually have chicken. Sometimes I'll have tuna, but I always get omega-3 eggs because that's pretty much the only way that I get omega-3 in. We've got asparagus, natural strawberry preserves, blueberries, bananas. I try to get fruit that, so I got apples. I try to get fruit that is non-perishable because then you're still able to eat healthy, but you don't have to worry about it being refrigerated. Liquid egg whites, lemons for lemon water. I've got oranges because they were on sale, Honey Nut Cheerios if I'm feeling lazy, and veggie straws because I've been in a very snacky mode lately, so I needed to get something that I could eat a lot of without having it add up too quickly. I try to do a lot of meals, like batch meals, where I can just throw it all in a pan and throw it in the oven. This week I'm doing a cayenne pepper rubbed chicken breast with an avocado salsa. So I've got avocados, a lime, that's going to be for the salsa. I have a red onion here, and I think part of that will go in the salsa too. I've got a shallot, which I've never actually bought before, but I needed a couple bulbs from one because for my dinners it's going to be chicken, like a one pan thing and cooked in the oven, of Brussels sprouts, red onion, the shallots, the apples, well, 1 or 2 of the apples, and sweet potatoes. Make sure the seasoning is all evened out, toss on a pan and toss it in the oven, and then that's dinner for like a week. And I also, you saw I have asparagus because I like to put like garlic salt on it, or garlic powder, drizzle olive oil on it, bake it, and then have that like with chicken. And I also, I already put this stuff away, but I bought some more Brussels sprouts. I always have frozen veggies on hand because they're just easy. So I got Brussels sprouts, a stir-fry blend, and more Brussels sprout. This is the bread that I buy that you have to keep frozen. And then I got a lean cuisine pizza for tonight because I know I'm gonna be too lazy to actually make dinner tonight. It's Tuesday night now. I was on call today from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. So I was wrap B. It's, what time is it? 8 o'clock, exactly, on the dot. Okay. I am just kind of settling back down. Got quite a bit of work done today. I just made dinner. It's chicken and autumn veggies. It's so good. I've got some chamomile tea. I've got some candles lit. That's about it for today. Just got a bunch of work done. So if you head on over to my blog, you'll see a couple new posts. The link is down below. Look at this deliciousness, guys. This is actually like a type of meal that I would pack for a trip because it's easy to just reheat. So we've got seasoned chicken. It is just some olive oil, poultry seasoning, salt and pepper, and balsamic vinegar. And then we've got some autumn veggies. We've got Fuji apples, Brussels sprouts, some shallot onions, and sweet potato. Happy Wednesday! I'm on my way to OPR. I have the late OPR, which is from 7 o'clock to 11. I'm headed in early, which I didn't really think about this, but I'm headed in at rush hour time, so traffic sucks. Happy Thursday! Except not so happy Thursday. I have not flown all month. I was on call today, wrap C, so it's 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. Last night I was getting really discouraged. I survived OPR, but last night I was getting very discouraged about not being able to make it home for the holidays, like at all. So I was talking to my mom last night, and she and my dad talked, and they were like, we know that it's hard to get up into Traverse flying standby because flights are always full, and we're not going to see you in December, and you don't get to come home for Thanksgiving. So if you can get into Detroit, then we'll pay for a rental car for the weekend so that I could drive up home and then like drive back to Detroit on Monday and fly back into Charlotte. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, great, so I just have to survive being on call today and then tomorrow, and I can fly out tomorrow afternoon. I got called for a trip. Somehow I knew this was going to happen. It's a trip that doesn't even get in until tomorrow evening, 8:30 or 9. It's to Dallas. It doesn't depart until 10:25. So my check-in is at 9:25. I have to leave my apartment by 8:25. And then tomorrow, we don't leave Dallas until the afternoon, and we work to Philly, and then we deadhead back to Charlotte. Now, we don't have to take these deadheads. We're not required to take the deadheads. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is, if flights are okay, I already went in and like modified my rental reservation. If I can, I'm going to try, like, we land in Philly around 5:30, I think. So I'm going to try to get on a flight from Philly straight to Detroit. The only thing then is that I would land in Detroit a little bit late, especially since Detroit to my hometown is a 4-hour drive. So I wouldn't get home until midnight or 1 in the morning. It's Monday now, and I did not vlog over the weekend, so I'm going to catch you up and end the vlog. So really wasn't happy with getting that Dallas trip. Friday was a hot mess. There was a snowstorm in Michigan. My parents were kind of freaking out, but not too bad because I was gonna have to drive up from Detroit, but it was only going to work out if I was going to be able to get home like by 1 o'clock-ish in the morning, which I did. I ran from, like, we landed in Philly at like 5:20. I told them, you know, I'm not taking the deadhead back to Charlotte, I'm just going straight to Detroit. And we had a flight to Detroit that was supposed to leave at 5:55, but it was a regional. It wasn't like mainline, it was regional, and those are all in a different part of the airport, and you have to take like a little bus, shuttle bus to get there at Philly. That flight ended up getting delayed by about a half hour, so I had just enough time to get to the gate. I got there right before they started boarding, which worked out great. So it was just a very stressful situation, but it was so worth it because I feel so much better. And I'm sorry I didn't video anything while I was home. As usual, all my social media links are down below. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them. I will be doing a frequently asked questions video soon. So if you have any questions, now is the time to ask them. If I don't answer it in the comment, that is because I will be answering it in the video. Go ahead and subscribe. If you're not already, I do post a weekly vlog every Monday and a regular sit-down video every other Thursday. I hope everybody had a great week, and I will see you all. Wait, am I posting a video this Thursday? I think I am. So I'll see you on Thursday. But we're watching Marcus Butler's like dog toy versus sex toy challenge. Okay. I'll say the red thing is from a dog because like what